Hey friends, welcome to another installment of TarotScopes, this time July 2024. So happy birthday to Cancers and Leos. I'm using Weiser Tarot again. 3 cards for each sign. Check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. Have a great month. If Aries is your sun, moon, or rising sign, here's 3 cards for July 2024. We've got the 8 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. What interesting cards. So the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords, in a way, are very similar. They both speak of quick energy, things happening quickly, and they can both speak of communication. So this month, good communication is paramount. And this is important because the 10 of Swords, not a pleasant card, can often be the results of poor communication. So again, communication is going to be very, very important this month, but be careful not to take things personally. Be careful to look a second time before you make a judgment. There may be an awful lot happening very, very quickly this month, and some of it could be really good. But there is also real potential for something here to be upsetting and hurtful. You do not want to be the one who hurts someone, nor do you want to be the one who is hurt. So this month, be very careful with how you communicate and how you receive communication from others. If Taurus is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2024. We have the 7 of Cups reversed, the Ace of Swords, and the 2 of Cups. So I'll just start by saying the 2 of Cups is always good for romance and for the healing power of love. But there is so much in these cards, Taurus, that really asks you to look at what do you really want? What do you really believe is true? And what are you fearing? You have a lot of opportunity this month to make choices that serve you. And that can be in your personal life, in your professional life, anywhere in life. But be careful that the choices that you make are based on what you know to be true and what feels most supportive of you and the people you care about. Do not make choices out of fear, and do not artificially limit your choices because you don't believe that the best possibilities are possible. If you're born under the sign of Gemini, or if Gemini is your rising sign or your moon sign, here's 3 cards for July 2024. We've got the 3 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords reversed, and the 6 of Wands. So, because of that reversal of the 7 of Swords, this is actually a super positive reading for you, especially when it comes to your success, your creativity, and the way other people see you. There is a real sense here that this month you will receive recognition. That could be a kind word, it could be an award, it could be a promotion. There is so much here that speaks to your integrity, to your skill and talent, and to your hard work. Keep focused on those things this month, and you can expect good things to come from that. If Cancer is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2024. We've got the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands. So with the Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands, there is so much there that is good. You can expect real success, real victory, and you can expect things to go smoothly and quickly. With the Queen of Swords, there is a real need to be discerning, to make clear decisions and perhaps difficult decisions. And honestly, you may be called on this month to make difficult decisions very quickly. That can be super uncomfortable, but there is everything here that says you can and should trust yourself in your ability to choose wisely. If Leo is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2024. We have the 7 of Pentacles, Temperance, and the 5 of Swords. All right, so we're really glad Temperance is here because the 7 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords tell us that July is not going to be your easiest month. With the 7 of Pentacles, you're going to be working hard, and you want to make sure you're putting your energy where it will serve you best. With the 5 of Swords, you're going to have to fight for something. You're going to have to fight for what you want or what you need. And again, you want to be careful about where you put your energy. Don't start the fight if you can't finish the fight. And don't fight for something that isn't worth your time and effort. However, Temperance brings in a lot of creativity. It also reminds you to be patient, and it reminds you that for every problem there is a solution, and you will find the solution when you need it. As long as you approach the challenges of the month with a certain amount of creativity and patience, all will go well for you. If Virgo is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for July 2024. Virgo, I got nothing but good news for you. We got the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. These are all really positive cards anyway, and they work really well together. With the 6 of Cups, this month, you may reconnect with an old friend. You may go to a reunion or have a conversation with someone you haven't spoken with in a long time. It may simply be about your own memories, looking to the past, remembering who you are, and learning from things of the past. With the 9 of Pentacles, you have every reason to be secure and comfortable where you are right now. And there's almost this nice little past, present, future here, because with the 6 of Cups, we're at peace with the past. With the 9 of Pentacles, we are secure and at peace now. And with the Knight of Swords, we are confident in our journey forward. Now, the Knight of Swords also tells you that communication is going to be very important this month. And the 9 of Pentacles suggests that finances should be abundant. Are you born under the sign of Libra, or is Libra your rising sign or your moon sign? Here's 3 cards for you for July 2024. We have the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the 8 of Cups reversed. So these are interesting cards. The 10 of Cups is a happy card. It really is. It suggests a focus on family, on your own happiness, and perhaps on romance. The Queen of Pentacles asks you to nurture your creativity and to really lean into all the things you're passionate about. Now, the 8 of Cups reversed. Here's the question. When we see the 8 of Cups reversed, it could be that you are not walking away from something that you need to walk away from, Or it could be that you are being tenacious, that you're hanging on to something appropriately. So the question for the month is, what are you hanging on to? And does that serve you? Does it serve your happiness? Does it serve your family? And does it help you as you move toward the things that you're passionate about? If Scorpio is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for July 2024. We have the Devil reversed, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 7 of Cups reversed. Interesting cards. First and foremost, you want to be very clear. When you think something is true, when you think something is real, you want to be very, very clear about it before you act on it. With the Devil reversed, there is a sense of healing, a sense of letting go of what does not serve you. And with the Wheel of Fortune, there is a sense of good luck and a sense of the opportunity to resolve some old issues. Again, bringing in healing. The problem really is that 7 of Cups reversed, where there is a real possibility for giving in to dark imaginings and making decisions based on fear rather than what is real. Indeed, you have every reason to be optimistic this month. If your sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign is Sagittarius, here's 3 cards for you for July 2024. We have the King of Cups, the Moon, and the 3 of Cups. So there's a lot of interesting stuff here. There's a lot here about love, about romance, about having fun, about being with your friends. This is a great time to be social. And with the moon, if you happen to be someone who has like astrology friends, tarot friends, witchy friends, spiritual friends, great month to spend time with those people doing those kinds of things. But the moon has another side to it as well. It asks you to be clear about what is real, to be clear about what you're really feeling, recognizing that there can be confusion. And honestly, with all those cups, King of Cups, 3 of Cups, there could be some partying. So make sure you don't make big decisions when you've been having too much fun. Overall, let love lead and look for the deeper answers, not the surface solutions. If Capricorn is your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, here's 3 cards for you for July 2024. We have the Page of Swords, Temperance, and the 4 of Swords. So with that 4 of Swords, you may need to rest. You may need to recover. You may need to heal. You may need to take time off. This could be for medical reasons, but it could also just be because it's time for a vacation. Now, with the Page of Swords, there is so much here about learning and also about the importance of good communication. Temperance brings in creativity, the need for patience, and the ability to find solutions to problems. What we're looking at here is finding the balance that you need in life so that you can be as active as you want to be, as healthy as you want to be, as creative as you want to be, and as productive as you want to be. If you're born under the sign of Aquarius, or if Aquarius is your rising sign or your moon sign, here's 3 cards for you. We have the Star, the 10 of Wands, and the Magician. So I love that you got the Star because the Star literally is the card of Aquarius. It's your card. I think it's interesting too that the Magician is also an air major arcana card. So again, very closely related to you as an Aquarius. So what does this all tell us? This month, there is a lot of opportunity for real healing, for new beginnings, for setting goals and working to achieve them. And here's what you need to know. You have the ability on a mundane level and on a spiritual level to create and manifest whatever it is you want, but the journey is not going to be easy. You have to be committed to working hard and doing what it takes. But if you're willing to do that, if you're willing to learn, you're willing to grow, you're willing to invest, you will be able to make your wishes come true. If Pisces is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, here's 3 cards for July 2024. We have the 4 of Pentacles, Judgment, and the 9 of Cups. So, the real question here, Pisces, what makes you happy? What do you wish for? What do you want to make happen? With the 4 of Pentacles, you want to be careful. You want to be careful about your well-being, your boundaries, your money, and your resources. There is so much here as well about putting closure to the past, putting the past in the past, and being open to really hearing the messages of your angels, your spiritual calling. There is a lot here, too, that asks you to be grateful, actively grateful for the good things in your life. And that if you can do all of those things, you can create a scenario where your wishes come true and your goals are met. And there you have it, 3 cards for each of the 12 signs for July 2024. Thanks so much for being here. Please like this video. Have a great month.
TarotScopes for July 2024 is created by Christiana Gaudette, your tarot fairy godmother. Join our YouTube channel for lots of perks. ChristianaGaudette.com.